Hello everyone, and today, firstly, I want to start with demand and supply. Like, what's the demand and supply from chapters 3 and 4? Demand is the quantity of certain commodity or service that people acting alone or in a group will buy at any price, provided all other factors remain constant. And the law of demand holds that all other things being equal, the relationship between price and quantity demanded for any item or service is inverse. Supply is the amount of that sellers or producers are willing to offer and able to sell at each price for any item or service is quantity supplied. According to the law of supply, a business will create or manufacture more of a product if consumers are ready to pay more for it to benefit from the increased sales. And market analysis that looks at consumer or buyer behavior is known as the demand side, and the supply side is study of markets by examining the behavior of sellers or producers. And now let's talk about the video. The summer is when the UK tour markets open. Every year 18,000 television commercials target children. Turkish Nicholas lived in the 14th century. He knows serves as the symbol of consumerism. China has a skilled labor force and is a tariff-free economic zone. It accounts for 80% of the toys bought at Christmas, especially for international companies like Pokemon. The lifespan of a toy craze is 3 years. As early as age 4, children start to become brand aware. The classic favorites like dolls for girls are necessary for toy producers. An early technological doll and Barbie and Cindy dolls compete against one another. Boys enjoy playing computer games like Lara Croft Tomb Raider. The video gaming market outsells the entertainment market. The first-person perspective enables the player to relate to the characters. On average, artificial trees are utilized for 6 years. Every December, the typical household spends £500. Santa was featured in Coco International Colas advertisements. Men can take courses to become Santas. In business lingo, Merry Christmas is spelled LVNS. Brands for the wealthy include Hennessy Cognac, Moet Champagne, and Louis Vuitton. Christian Dior skins are luxury that are reasonably priced. Santa Claus is more commonly associated with Christmas than Christ. Sony PlayStation simulates Japan's lethargic economy. New games are developed by Lara Croft creators. The Prime Minister receives a tree from one British Christmas tree growers association member. The tree has used as a metaphor for Christ, the Holy Trinity, and paganic fertility throughout history. Sony's PlayStation cannot keep up with demand due to the shortages. In December, the music business generated 40% of its revenue. The Christmas lights event is sponsored by the Oxford Street Music Store. A British custom is to open Christmas crackers. The craft of manufacturing crackers is enjoyable, but it also has a nasty commercial aspect with just an annual order. They are currently a widely consumed product, and many are Chinese. Turkeys and beer are two Christmas time purchases that cost money. At Christmas, the typical person puts on roughly £8. Popular goods include those featuring Lara Croft, Harry Potter, and computer chips. And now I will talk about 3-2-1 style. Three things I have learned. First thing is when a country's production possibilities frontier shifts outward over time, the country is experiencing economic growth. The second thing is the production possibilities frontier is a graph showing the maximum combination of goods and services that can be produced. Sourcing is moving along the production possibilities. Frontier itself illustrates the existence of trade-offs. Two things I would apply to my life. First thing is I will apply voluntary exchange in my life. I want to be a businessman. As I mentioned, I will be a businessman, and there will be probably be price ceiling in my products from time to time. And finally, one thing I would like to learn more about. I would like to know more about this equilibrium. And that's it. Thanks for watching.